꾸미지도 않았는데 눈이 마주친 순간 빨개진 너의 얼굴이 아직 날 좋아하나 살짝 궁금해 몰래 다가가 널 내 곁에
We're live.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Monsterhearts.
EMCA right up the top.
We are having a normal one today, you guys. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Gone Ghost, a Monsterhearts 2 miniseries here on the Initiative Order. I'm Amber. I am your ghostly GM, and I am excited to bring this freewheeling session to you today. Let's do a few quick things here at the top of the episode before we get started. First, I want to introduce you all to our incredible, amazing, Where's my DM with Nate? Our incredible, amazing sponsors of the channel. First off, we would love to thank Session Zero Clothing, creators of awesome TTRPG inspired streetwear. If you are looking for something a little edgier, but also super nerdy so that you can like look cool at your con, you can actually go hit up Session Zero Clothing and see exactly what they got that tickles your fancy. You can use code ORDER, ORDER, at checkout for 15% off your purchase at Session Zero Clothing. Our second sponsor of the evening is Norse Foundry, creators of artisan stone and metal dice. If you want something with a little bit more heft, a little bit more oomph, a little more chutzpah when you roll your dice down your fancy old dice tower, hit up Norse Foundry because they have something there that might tickle your fancy. If you use code TIO, that's T as in Tango, I as in Indigo, O as in Orchid 15, you'll get 15% off your purchase. So if we have two other sponsors that we will hit up at the end of tonight's episode, but let's take it over to our lovely and incredible cast of players here tonight. Just to do a quick intro of who you are, who you're playing, and one fun moment that you would like to reflect on from last session. So let's start with, I was gonna be evil and make Pluto go first, but I'm not gonna do that because Pluto has a migraine. So we'll go Angela.
I somehow knew that this was going to happen. Hello there, lovelies. Absolutely delightful to have you all here with us. My name is Angela Lemos-Mogrovejo. I use she, her pronouns, and I will be playing Rosemary Saucedo, the Bedlam playbook. And I would say the tender moment between Rosemary and Elle is pretty up there with now my Monsterheart experiences, because most of my tender moments are usually after something a lot more flirtatious has happened, as opposed to, oh look, we're both traumatized and dealing with a lot of panic. Let's hug and cuddle and oh god, feelings. This is bad. This is bad for my character, but good for me as a player because I live for this. So that's me.
Hell yeah, we love to see it. That was also like probably my favorite moment of last session too, was that like little cuddle session between Elle and Rosemary. It was Beautiful. Let's rotate counterclockwise to AJ. AJ, who are you? What are your pronouns? And who are you playing? And what was your favorite moment of last session?
Note to self, if you don't look at the Zoom like you're trying to avoid a teacher's gaze, it does not work for when they're trying to pick the next person. Hi, I'm AJ, also known as Sushi Kid. He, they. I am playing Lubo of the Werewolf Playbook, he, him. And I mean, you know what my favorite moment was? Making everyone stumble.
Yeah, that was a good
I love
one.
the smell of fear.
I actually got chills from that. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I have straight up goosebumps now. Thanks for that.
That's what you get for choosing me.
I knew what I was getting into when I cast this. But all right, let's pass the torch over to Ava. Ava, who are you? Who are you playing, and what was your favorite moment from last week?
Hello, my darlings and dears. It's your mother, Ava, here. I'm playing Natalie Gray from the Witch Playbook. Both of us use she, her pronouns. And my favorite moment from last session was getting reparations from a creepy old white man.
Reparations.
Granted, it was stolen, but it doesn't matter. Reparations.
I mean, listen, we can only use that for one more session. So yeah, we gotta make sure that we continue to get reparations from creepy old white men today. Excellent. Next in the order is Casper. Casper, who are you? Who are you playing? And what was your favorite moment from last session?
Hi, I'm Casper, the indie ghost. My pronouns are they, them. I am playing Amber, pronouns she, her. And my favorite thing from last session was fucking then leaving. I hit it and dipped. Sorry, guys.
Truly iconic. You truly iconic. It was incredible.
I also had to break like a lot of people here, which was very fun.
It was amazing. Next is Glaiza. Glaiza, who are you? Who are you playing? And what was your favorite moment for last week?
Hey, I'm Glaiza. I go by they, them. Today I'll be playing Diyablo, the devil. The devil playbook. Sorry, I'm not the devil actually. My favorite moment from last week, I think, was just coming in and starting off the game horny. That is my favorite part of the whole thing, and just keeping that energy. Hopefully that energy is kept through this whole game as well.
Oh, we will make sure. We will make sure. And finally, last but not least, Pluto, our lovely technician. Who are you? Who are you playing? And what was your favorite moment from last week?
Hey everyone, I'm Pluto. My pronouns are they, them. I am playing Elle Fetton, whose pronouns are she, her, and uses the Infernal playbook and is currently completely glitched out right now. My favorite moment from last time was also the moment with Rose, but not just for the moment itself, because also I give us both kudos for staying in character with what everybody else was doing during the whole scene. Just the dancing and laughing and shit was really hard not to break character. So that was fun.
Excellent. And hi everybody, I'm Amber, also known as the Space Jamber. My pronouns are they, them. I am your ghostly game master, which it's taken me 3 sessions to come up with that. So that's telling you where my mindset is. And let's do an intro video. Can we do an intro video? Can we get an intro video?
I should have kept you close, I should have held you tighter, 'cause in my book you were my favorite chapter. And when we left each other, damn, what was I thinking? Thought there was no answer, so blinded to believing. Now you're probably thousands of miles away, And it's been years since I've seen your smiling face. And even though I took measures for all my pain, I still dream about you lately and hallucinate. Yeah. Lost lady, where have you gone? Please come back to my heart. I'm on here waiting, but can't go. I never should have let you go. Feel it, I wish I could spend my nights alone. 'Cause without you in my life, I'm always feeling alone. Lost lady, where have you gone? Please come back to my arms. I'm out here waiting for your call. Oh, I should have never let you go.
Okay, we're back.
Oh, good.
All right, everybody, we are back. Oh my goodness, wait, Will, you were so sweet. I just wanted to like acknowledge that. Thank you so much for your sweet comments in chat. That is actually like really motivating. But I want to see if we can pick up exactly where we left off last week. So for a quick recap, we had a really emotional, if you didn't pick up on it during our intros, we had a really emotional session last week that had a lot of turmoil. We saw players go through changes in their body that they can't quite control because of external forces. We had players have lots of sex with groupies, and it was a lot of fun. We had players exchange deals with the devil themselves and see exactly what it means to go feral just a little bit. And we also had some really lovely, tender moments of genuine care and comfort, and it was special. But what is especially special this morning, as everyone wakes up after whatever night that they had, is no one's alone. And I think that is wonderful. I believe there is like a cute little friend sleepover happening with Natalie and Rosemary and Elle in the dorm. Apple and Lubo stayed the night together, not in like a sexy intimate sense, but in a I need to have a chaperone sense. And then Amber, come on, you had the girl of your dreams. Kinda.
I had a girl.
You had a girl. But you all wake up feeling at least the warmth of somebody next to you in some manner, in some fashion. And I believe that there were talks of brunch happening. Is anybody in particular leading the charge in this brunch get together?
I was, because I was sent the credit card information from Decker. And
Yes, you
I
were
was getting out. I sent out the group text of like, hey, I'm getting like 7 party packs from like Taco Bell or something. What do you want?
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I said, just give me half of what you get, because I'm also going to eat a shit ton. But I'm a lot smaller than Lubo.
I'm gonna check my phone after having it on silence and missing out on everybody's like situation after my show, and be like, oh hey, we're doing brunch. Be right there. And slip out silently, not waking up Santana.
Yeah, absolutely. How about everyone else?
I think we would have received that text message after Rosemary and I have sat in while sitting in front of each other at Starbucks.
Yeah,
and I would look up at Rosemary and go, brunch?
That works for me, as long as we're not paying. Would be nice, but I think according to what Luba and Ava have already said, I don't think would be a problem.
Do you need a ride?
Will this put me further in debt to you?
No, I just think it'd be nice to see you on a motorcycle.
I will give you the honor of seeing me on a motorcycle.
Thank you.
I want to see you ride.
You have to work harder for that.
All right, so we're gonna head to wherever it is on a motorcycle.
And I guess if Rose left early to meet with Apple, then Natalie and Elle are probably still in the dorm room. So Elle's just probably koala'd around Natalie's body at the moment.
You have to wake up. We're doing brunch.
Okay.
Also, this is going to be like the perfect opportunity to use the money that I got from wonderful patron of ours on the fancy clothes I bought. It's been forever since I've been able to wear designer.
I'm happy for you. I think I'm gonna just grab whatever today. As she says that, I think Elle glitches out and falls through the bed.
Oh god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm okay.
She's gonna try to like help.
It's like a Wizard of Oz thing. Just my feet are poking out the bottom.
Do I just grab you by the ankles or?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I should be okay. Just like covered in whatever random shit I've thrown under my bed at some point.
At least wear one of the hoodies I got you. It's in black.
You know me so well. I just crawl to the bags that I didn't unpack last night and grab the hoodie off the top and just throw it on with whatever else I'm wearing. So like a hoodie with like pajama shorts, that's what I'm gonna wear to brunch.
I'm wearing a sundress and I put the black wig on today.
There are two types of girls that go to brunch.
Glam to the tens.
Glam to the tens of the girl who will look nice, but literally it's just like there's a dress and it has a built-in bra. Thank you.
This one does.
That's about all you're getting out of me.
I will say Elle goes over to paint their nails, and you notice as soon as they're done, their hands glitch out and the nail polish just falls all off. So they just give up.
Oh, what does it take for you to heal your glitch?
I either have to do a bunch of stuff for my patron, which is Ivan, which would suck, or I have to find a new patron. Or just use my sets move another 4 times. Whatever comes first.
Orgy.
Well, that really depends on who you're with, to be honest.
But my sets move does pass it on like an STD, so I don't know if you all want strings from Ivan, so.
Yeah, I already had to deal with him. No.
Yeah, it's not,
I don't want to doubly deal with him.
Fair enough. Well, you all... So wait, are you gathering for a Taco Bell brunch specifically? Is that the vibe
I can
here?
afford to do something fancier than Taco Bell, but
I'm just buying a lot.
But think of how much funnier it would be if we just bought a lot of food, but it was like really cheap food, so the bill's just fucking like super long.
Yeah, it's like
you know what? Fair.
I'm buying a lot of Taco Bell. Like part of that is just Lubo's order, and part of it is just Elle's order, and the rest is for everyone else.
Yeah, between Lubo and Elle, we got 11 party boxes already. Oh, yeah. And then Elle Texas, can you throw me on like an extra large freeze too?
Oh.
I'm willing to say that there is a Taco Bell cantina here that serves alcohol.
Oh,
yeah. Mimosas! Yes!
That's
I was just about to ask.
But I understand that there are some players that will not participate in that activity, and that is 100% fine and valid.
Elle wants a margarita bigger than her head.
You can so here's a real life thing you can do. Because I do live across the street from a Taco Bell cantina. You can get you can get your Taco Bell Baja Blast freeze with rum in it.
Okay, that's definitely what I'll get. I don't have a Taco Bell cantina in Ohio, so I missed out.
I don't eat Taco Bell, but okay.
Taco Bell and I are sworn enemies.
Thank you.
So
Fair.
Same.
it's the
Glaiza.
first. Okay, and I have a story
yeah.
for that. When I first came to the States, the first place I ate was a Taco Bell. And I was
But you
greatly
ate it in
disappointed.
an airport. You're
First
not
of all,
supposed to eat
I
it in an
thought
airport.
that's what all Mexican food was, and I didn't eat Mexican food for 6 months, and I lived in San Diego. The beach.
You lived in San. We're
Taco
getting off
Bell.
topic.
We're coming back to this later.
We can yell about this.
We'll
during
argue
the
about this
break.
during the break.
You know what? Actually, you know what? Glaiza, if you're willing to transfer over that dislike to Apple as well, I have something I can build off of that.
Apple will.
please.
If you're
Apple will totally transfer that because Apple is basically me, except I'm not the devil.
No, you're not.
Maybe. I don't know yet.
I
I've
don't
met
know
you in
you well
person.
enough to
yet.
confirm or deny.
That
I've
is something
met you-
I will neither confirm nor deny.
I've only known you one other session, and I don't know if I believe that yet. So
Listen, I've seen Glaiza in person and I sat right next to them. I did not see devil horns, but I didn't look too closely.
If ever,
you do know Lucifer was like the most
that's-
beautiful being before they fell, right?
That's true. That's true. But we are getting off topic. Hey, everybody has ADHD.
Autism. Thank you very much.
I might have both. I was just gonna say, if everyone else is eating Taco Bell, I'm gonna roll up with like half the menu from Wendy's.
I mean, I have the card. Like, I can just go pick up a lot
I
of
also
different
have the
things.
card.
Like,
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
technically
just
have
text.
the physical card.
I'm gonna just text the chats like, look, if everyone's eating Taco Bell, can I just get Wendy's and like give my longest freaking order and it's half the menu?
Cool. Yeah, I'm making the run. So whoever wants something, better text me now.
as soon
You got
as
20 minutes.
as soon as Wendy's is brought up, I say throw me in a Frosty too.
You know what? I have something to add to it too. I think if you're down for it, Glaiza, I think Rosemary, like as we're going over and we're hearing about this, I think she's like, you don't like Taco Bell either, right?
I do not like Taco Bell.
I know like a tiny spot, like right near it. It's like family owned. It's like hole in the wall. It's like barely bigger than like it's half the size of one of our classrooms. It's legit.
Can you make sure
Like-
that Lubo gets some from there?
I mean, yeah. Does private text to Natalie? Yo, can I get the card number on that by any chance?
Friend, I got you. Also, while you're out, could you actually no, I'll have Lubo do it. He's doing most of the runs. Hey Lubo, could you get me a couple of things off the breakfast menu for Cheesecake Factory?
So Lubo has a pickup. Does because Cheesecake Factory is gonna take the longest, so puts that on for pickup. Goes into the drive-through for Wendy's to order half the menu.
Wait, we're getting Cheesecake Factory? Hang on, I got.
So the first hour of this episode is just going to be us getting our lunch order in.
This is what happens when Amber says
every time a new restaurant's thrown in, there's just a couple more items from Elle that get added to the list.
I feel like I should make all of you do a skirt death roll because of the mass amount of Taco Bell.
You know what? I think
I'm
I feel
part ghost. It just goes right through me. So.
You know what? Actually, I
everyone.
I think it would be funnier to keep your cool, considering that's
Yeah.
equivalent of keeping our stomachs in place
You know what?
for
That's
all of us.
Okay, so I have two questions. One, who is hosting this? Where are y'all meeting? Where are you having?
Good call.
Where are you having this? And second, are you are you just here to nurse emotional hangovers, or
I think also kind of discuss what happened yesterday.
yeah?
Yeah, because
There's also
didn't we invite Dane and his crew too?
Yeah, Dane Decker
Okay.
and
Ramona
are all invited as well.
I'm gonna
Okay.
brag.
Hell yeah, you better.
Ooh, I should pack one of my equipment things just in case. so I'm not caught off prepared and have just a cannon. So let's see what we roll today.
It's awesome.
That's a 12. So let's see what happens in that wiki.
Did you roll to keep your cool?
I did not roll to keep my cool. I'm rolling for weapons.
Oh, okay.
Oh, am I rolling?
I was about to ask Hammer, do you want all of us to keep our cool to see what the fuck happens from this? Because I think it would be funny, but
I need y'all to choose where you're fucking grubbing. Where are you grubbing?
Should we just meet in the quad or something?
Okay, that works. I was gonna say if you like take
if Lobo's going to a million different restaurants, I feel like we should just meet in a central point somewhere. Maybe the
yeah.
Well, I was gonna say that works.
Quad Rosemary brings blankets. She probably has some hand knitted ones her grandmother made for her that she's just like setting down on the ground.
Oh.
She's just like, it's the least I can do after yesterday. This mess.
If we're going to the quad, I'm gonna roll up straight there in the same clothes I was wearing yesterday.
Of course. Do you want Santana to come too or no?
No, I left her sleeping.
You dog. You player.
No, I'm the dog.
Rosemary's just straight up like passing over to Apple. Like sometimes like places do like little takeout containers for like salsas and stuff. She knows this place is legit because it's just like a junky ass like styrofoam big ass cup that she's just filled with sauce, and she's like, red or green, like offering it over to Apple. Green. I almost respect you.
Thank you.
I almost respect you.
I wish I could say the same for you. And then I just eat it.
Casually sprays lime on her food and isn't bothered if some of it's shooting at Apple's eyes.
You have tahine?
Whoops, accidentally spilled the tahine all over Apple's food.
Because that's lime and salt and hot sauce.
It tickles the palate. It's nice.
But I'm just saying, on the eyes, it would hurt. Anyway.
Who's already in the quad?
We're all there.
I feel like Natalie and Elle probably got there first. I think we're the only ones still on campus at the moment.
I think eventually, maybe like 10-15 minutes after y'all all arrive and get settled and everything, Dane, Decker, and Ramona arrive with like all of them with like heavy bags under their eyes. Can't tell if it's from like a long night crying or a long night partying. It's just one of those where it's just, Dane's hair is like rumpled, disheveled. It looks like he's wearing the same clothes he was wearing the day before. And Ramona is like carrying like she's got like, of course she's got like one of those like recyclable bags with her, carrying just like a bunch of like a fruit plate and some like sparkling apple cider.
Oh, she got that Martinelli's?
She got the
Martinelli.
Yo, Lubo, can we get you to get a case of Martinelli's for
Literally,
here's his
Lubo...
Costco card.
You think even shops at Costco? But definitely Lubo has like backed his van into the quad because technically he's the only one that can legally do it and is allowed to do that.
Yeah.
But doesn't really care. Opens up the back of the van, is like, and just like all this food is just like there in the back. Has like one of those like box of Joe, like a couple of the box of Joes from like Dunkin' Donuts. Has like other the same container but like with alcohol, but also has them with like different juices. Like he like he knows Apple. He knows Apple wouldn't drink the alcohol and stuff, so made sure to incorporate and
Some
just
apple
like
juice or apple cider or whatever.
and just opens up the bag and is like, order up, and just like puts out his hand towards Amber, because it's just like, come on, give me your iPad, give me your iPad.
Yeah, sorry. I was like,
Give it.
thought you wanted money for a second. I was like, I
No.
thought this was free. So yeah, hands over the iPad.
And then just like plugs it into his to the car and just starts playing some of the music.
You just see a giant pile of the food just start to float over to the tree, and then Elle materializes surrounded by her order.
Bless your heart, but also you could just, you know what? Never mind.
Walking takes too much energy right now.
Honestly, fair enough for you.
Nope, just okay.
Oh, hi Amber. I fought your ex yesterday. And then I immediately just start eating my food and don't elaborate whatsoever.
Rosemary passes over like some of the sauces. This one's a bit spicier. This one will linger a little bit. This one's a little bit more like a dynamite wick going off. This one's a little bit more like a Molotov cocktail in terms of how the spice hits you.
As you're explaining the different ones, I'm just like, okay. Just eat it.
Just downing it directly, not even putting it on the food, just straight up downing it.
Just in between bites.
Oh, that was not a good mime. I'm sorry.
You did that one to yourself, Amber.
I did.
Dang, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
I'm gonna saddle up next to Lubo and Apple and just be, what did I miss after the show?
I don't know. I don't think I was really around after the show.
Just like full like stuffing like 3 tacos in his mouth, like, your ex showed up.
Yeah,
We beat the shit out of him, and then he left. But also, you didn't get the email from our local hacker trio over there. Shows
the email.
Yeah, shows the email of exposing Ivan and everything.
Decker like looks down and he's just like, it's all in a day's work, my friend.
Yeah, it turns out I missed a lot. I was busy.
There's probably another email on top of that from Decker with Decker's invoice.
I'm gonna take like Lubo, you know that card you have?
Mm-hmm.
Can I just use it real quick? I gotta pay a thing.
Yeah.
Let that go through. Take care of that invoice because I don't want to be outstanding. I'll give you a generous tip too. Decker for putting up with the long show, Lubo for setting up such an impromptu show, you know, make sure everyone's paid, everybody's happy. Yeah, so Ivan evil, got it, cool.
It doesn't go through.
Oh no.
We got it at the last minute.
Damn.
Ever's just like, we can't let you keep getting away with this money.
I was like, okay, a rich guy would have to have like fraud alerts on his phone.
Yes.
Like, you know,
That's why Natalie did all of her shopping before anything could really happen. Use it quick!
That's fine. I'll send it to my business manager. Yeah. No, so he's evil. And you guys kicked my ex's ass. What was he doing here?
That was my fault, actually. I kind of accidentally brought him here.
Okay. How do you know him?
I didn't really know him. I was trying to actually go to the ghost realm for a bit to get away from a stressful scenario.
Oh.
She's like awkwardly looking over at Elle when she's saying stressful scenario.
Elle's
like very apparent. She's
Elle's double fisting burritos right now.
Honestly, goals.
Probably more awkward too because it was probably still glitching. So every now and then you just go intangible, so the burritos miss and you have to do it again.
My hoodie's ruined. I'm just covered in food and drink, but I don't care. I'm just eating what I can get down.
Are you guys? Are you two okay?
No, yeah, like we said, beat his ass. Like he literally stepped through the portal. We jumped him, essentially, and then he was just like, "Nah, I didn't come here for this," and went invisible and ran away.
It was so bad that there was like a minuscule amount of seconds where I felt slightly bad because he technically didn't want to come through. He was essentially just like yeeted into existence, confused, and then he got his ass kicked, and that's why he left. But again, it was a minuscule of a second. Just a
That
minuscule.
must have been bad though, like even for you to feel bad about it. Like
I did shoot him with a cannon.
Oh.
I also did throw a chair at him.
Yes, it was that type of bad.
I went ghost and I went ghost and
damn.
uppercutted him after the cannon shot. So
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
it was
okay.
mostly reflexes though.
Right.
Yeah,
Don't
literally
have to
that was
worry about
all.
him.
That was all just reflex of him showing up. So
I've beat his ass enough times at this point. It's just automatic.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, Amber, how was last night?
I'm glad you asked, Apple. I would like to thank you for like
All in a night's work.
yeah.
Where is she? By the way, if you don't mind me asking.
Her dorm, somewhere sleeping. I don't know.
I see.
Yeah, it wasn't serious. It was just fun.
Of course.
And she was
course.
pretty worn out, so like she might be out for a while.
As expected of the great Amber.
Yeah.
Decker's gonna speak up. Hold on. Wait a second. Who did you sleep with last night?
Well, not really one to kiss and tell, so.
I pull up Amber's Twitter feed of
I was
every
about to
single
say,
time
like, we
that
don't talk much, Amber,
she
kissed
but
and tell.
that sounds like bullshit.
not my whole not my Instagram live. The whole situation.
Ramona pulls up Santana's like Instagram stories from the previous night. Are you sure? Because this is all backstage at your show.
Ooh.
Yeah. Lucky for her, huh?
I've also heard your B-sides. You're not exactly subtle about people you sleep around with.
Granted, Santana's not that subtle either, so eventually people will find out.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's like one of those open secrets. Yeah, I totally hooked up with Santana.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Ramona says, yeah, I mean, I could stand in a puddle full of her and not get my feet wet, so.
I did stand in a puddle full of her, so it's fine.
Damn.
Nice. Nice.
No. Have to wind down from a show somehow. So.
Of course, of course. The way you do that is one of the more popular tops there is. It's a pretty difficult feat with her, but I'm happy you were able to fulfill those desires. Lord knows the men in her life do not.
That's what I'm here for. Wait a second. Natalie, you shot my ex with a cannon?
It was what I had available.
It was awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no, remind me to buy you dinner.
Elle, not that I don't want to point out the obvious here. Is there a way to stop you from glitching in and out like that?
Usually
I feel bad for you.
Usually Ivan takes care of that, but
And
for
that's a
obvious
no.
reasons, that's a no at the moment.
Do you want to talk about it later?
Sure.
Okay.
Anything's better than this, and I just gesture to the mail on my chest at the moment, just covering my
And
hoodie.
that sweater was new. God damn it.
Okay, hold on, and I just hold the sweater.
No,
and
no. It was with his money. It's okay to get it ruined.
That's fair.
Rosemary does the thing she did during first session, where she's just like, for Christ's sake, and she like takes off her top entirely and just chucks it over at Elle to wipe
She
down.
does that. She does that.
Remind me to mess up my clothes more often. And I just slip it on.
We're in the quad.
I completely take the hoodie
Rosemary
off,
immediately,
and
like,
I also have
goes
nothing
bright
but a
red.
bra under the hoodie, so just completely change in the middle of the quad.
I have extra clothes in my car.
I should have brought some of the extra clothes I bought. Oh my god.
No. No need for that. This is fun enough.
Never a dull moment.
Never.
Dear GM,
Yeah.
would Elle saying that be enough to constitute turn someone on? Is that or is that something I should be asking Pluto?
I mean,
towards
I'm
about?
totally willing to try to turn you on with that.
That's a call for Pluto.
Yeah,
if
okay.
that's their
I'll
intention
make
or
the
not.
turn
Yeah,
to someone
yeah,
on.
sure.
And because it honestly doesn't matter right now, since I'm already my darkest self, I have something for turning people on. Yeah, I'm gonna use the one move where I use any move and use the Fae move, Unashamed. So you gain a strain on me, and I have to add 3 to this roll to turn you on.
Good grief.
I
Damn.
have
So
made
what
a
is that?
mistake.
What is that?
I have
hot?
made a mistake. It's hot.
So with the +3, I'm gonna be adding 4 to this. So that is an 11.
Yeah, you hella turn. Well, please. Okay. You get to choose one of the following, Pluto. You gain a string on them, and oh wait, no, you don't choose the following from the below. Sorry, Angela chooses one of the following. You either give yourself to Elle here and now on the quad. You promise something that you think Elle wants, or you get embarrassed and act awkward, or if you would like to do one of the like asexuality or non-attraction things, I can also look into what those were as well.
I also have the book, so I can pull that up just in case. I'm leaning towards I get embarrassed and awkward though.
Okay.
Mainly because I think it kind of fits Rosemary, is that like she is incredibly unashamed of her body when it comes to like other people viewing it who she doesn't really care that much about.
Mm-hmm.
It's people who she feels something for, where she suddenly becomes like, oh right, I'm being perceived.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that tracks, and that kind of plays into the asexuality rules too. So
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Perfect.
So let me just pull that up real quick for asexuality options. I'm just saying page 49. If my thing would load.
Just
There it is.
remember to put down that you gain a strain on Elle now too.
Yes.
Mm.
Y'all both exchange strings with each other, it sounds like, because Elle gains another string while you, because of the particular move Elle used, you get a string on her.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I think it's just get embarrassed and awkward, and I think the main part of it is just she. I think she immediately kind of like tries to bury her face in food in order to hide like the red sauce that she brought with her in order to avoid it being noticeable that she is going visibly bright red. But the result of that is she accidentally has her face like get salsa like in her eyes, so she's just like wandering around like it nearly falls on top of I think Natalie in the process.
Why does this happen always?
And
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Are you okay?
It's new. I tried to aim not for the front of it where people would notice. Oh,
It's okay. As long as you're okay, that's all that matters.
I'm good.
Okay.
And I think for Apple's benefit, Apple definitely gets the vibe of increased interest in Elle out of Rosemary. So play with that however much you want.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think anyone missed that.
No, I mean, I don't think anyone missed that. It's just particularly for Apple.
I mean, with how big
Apple sees it much more.
I'm pretty sure Rose is bigger than Elle, so it probably took me a while to untangle and put myself in the shirt. So I was probably just like up in the air, just fully exposed for a good like minute.
Help. Help. Someone help.
Please help me.
Hey, Lubo is gonna like sigh, just kind of like, oh gosh, okay. Get a shirt from the truck and hand it over to Natalie.
Oh, I'm fine. The dress, not as bothered as it could have been. If Rose wants the shirt, it would go to her. Unless you want me to wear your clothes.
I mean, we can discuss that after a drink.
Oh yeah, you still owe me a drink. I await that conversation.
So hacker, everybody, hacker, right? That was the thing.
Oh yeah,
info. Ivan, right?
Ivan.
That was the thing we were talking about, right?
I think at this moment, actually, Ramona like clears her throat and she's like, actually, if y'all are talking about making plans later, I am holding a party tonight just to kind of celebrate yesterday's, festivities or lack thereof. We were supposed to be getting a party and Amber threw a great one, but I mean, I think, and Dane, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Dane's family deserves a better, for lack of a better term, blowout than what Ivan gave them.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
No problem. I'll send you my rates.
You guys definitely didn't miss anything. Good call on not going to that, bro. It was horrible. So bad.
Ugh. Trash.
Dane grumbles like, I wouldn't have been anywhere near that anyway. It's such a mockery.
Yeah, it was hard to watch, honestly.
The only benefit from being there out of obligations was getting reparations, and that helps. Also, I found out that he was planning something with my father, so I'll deal with that when I get there. But right now, I'm eating.
Yeah, I mean, your father's probably not the only family he used as a bargaining chip for his power anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that he's doing that to you.
Man, I'm so happy I got as much as I was able to get before the bank closed that.
Yeah, I think you doubled my wardrobe.
You said a party though. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, my parents' mansion is not too far away. I mean, they're not going to be home. I figured, why not just invite all the freaks and geeks over and,
Man, I don't think we've been at a party at your mansion since high school. That'd be awesome.
try as my parents might. I didn't really want to like lean into, the whole heiress to plastic wrap thing. I didn't want to gain popularity the wrong way, and Ramona takes a big bite out of like her avocado toast that she's like lovingly prepared here on the quad. But it's nice to use when necessary if, my friends need a break. And she elbows Dane, and I think we all need a break.
Fair. I think we do too. It's a rough night.
Yeah, what happened y'all look like hell. We know, Amber talked about what she did.
Me and Rose had a disagreement, and then when they tried to get away, Hunter showed up, and we all kind of waylaid into him. And then right as that ended is when the email went out.
Right. Oh.
Then when everyone was trying to leave, Ivan tried to keep me with him. But I still remember some of the popularity tricks. I was able to get away. And that's how I got the card.
Good.
When it was mentioned that you all look like hell, Apple smiles. Can't help it. That's where I'm from. Just kidding. I had a really good nap.
Oh. That's wonderful.
God.
Apple, did you nap with anybody special or?
No. I don't think so.
Okay. Just curious.
Dane like picks at the fruit tray that Ramona brought and like picks a couple of leaves off of like a strawberry. He's like, I don't know. Decker and I spent some time last night like digging more because there just has to be. I just feel like there's more to like this conspiracy that like I just realizing that he is one of us and he was one of the reasons, Ivan was one of the reasons why these accords are propped up in the first place. That's one thing, but the other, I just, why? Why would he capitalize on suffering like this?
Is that white dude?
Yeah, at the end of the day, Ivan's all about Ivan. Whatever he can do to control, like, literally everything around him, he's gonna do it.
There may also be a twinge of self-hatred and lashing out at people because he doesn't go to therapy and knows how to deal with it properly.
And whatever gets him to the top.
Batman complex.
He wishes he could be cool like Batman. He'll never be Batman. He's more like... I almost compared him to the Riddler, and that's incorrect.
Don't disrespect the Riddler like that.
No, I'm not
to say the Spot from Spider-Man animated series. I
mean,
C-tier villain.
I was gonna compare him to the package poltergeist, but that's just me.
The package poltergeist.
Oh my god.
You're all welcome.
That works too well, and I both respect and hate you for it, Pluto.
Oh,
that.
Whatever. I mean, this party tonight's gonna be a great excuse to get my mind off of everything. It's just this time of year is always impossible.
Yeah.
I just have a real quick question of this guest list. Who's all going? Besides the amazing people here.
Oh yeah. No, Ramona sits back and like leans her elbows into the grass. I mean us, obviously, of course, but it's not worth inviting, you know, Santana and her group, but you know, just a couple of others who, you know, can keep a secret. Some other, you know, people we can trust, probably.
I'm being big enough crowd, you don't have to interact with them.
I'm sorry, hold on, I didn't understand that.
If there's a big enough crowd there, you don't have to interact with Santana.
That's true.
I will also say that Santana and her ilk, they know how, you know, have you ever, like, just because you're bored, watched the real spousal wives of whatever? They know how to make a party just an extra level of just fantastic. Like, they're not white, but they can ease into that white person drama so well. It's just worthy just to invite them. I know, because I used to be a part of that.
That's fair.
And
Actually,
if someone finds out that Amber is going, they're gonna find their way into it anyways.
Yeah.
Also, as someone who used to be a part of that group, I do know how to push buttons if you want to see specific reactions.
you know, I think that actually would be an excellent party favor.
I aim.
I don't have their
please in this
number.
regards.
I don't have their number though.
Several of us do.
I have her number.
I specifically scroll through my thing and I was like, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. Did I save it?
You save numbers?
No.
Elle definitely does not have anyone in that group's number.
The only people who have real names in my phone are y'all.
Oh,
They're not necessarily your names, but there are real names.
I don't want to know what Elle's name is in your phone.
I'm honestly curious.
I feel like Amber's name in Elle's phone is just Queen with like a bunch of blue hearts after it.
I can live with that.
Yeah, so hold on. The fuck did I just do on Twitch? Okay, sorry. Yeah, whoever wants to text Santana, go for it. I'll like be her.
Not me. I'm eating.
Okay.
You're eating
We still
food
got
this
this.
time.
I am eating food. My mouth is currently preoccupied.
Phrasing.
More.
Elle's too busy starting to down that Baja Blast with rum now.
Man, Amber, this is the one thing I regret giving up drinking for is Baja Blast with rum, because it's a good one.
I've never heard of it until
Dark
now,
rum,
so now I
specifically.
need to find it.
I was about to say, what type of rum?
Either dark rum or coconut.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, either the good spice shit or Malibu. No in between. Anyway, so no one's gonna text her?
I'll do it. I want to see what happens. I'll do it. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Somebody just fucking rip off the band-aid
I was
already,
like,
goddammit.
I was like, she wouldn't know to text anybody, so she can't pull a string. She got strings on like all y'all.
Let's see how to word this.
While Natalie's doing that, I'm gonna like cozy on up to Apple and be like, so, what's the plan for this party?
Ooh. I think while they're having that conversation, what I'm going to end up saying to Santana is, so I heard about the good time that you had with Amber, and it had me reminiscing on how I used to make you quiver. Want to reminisce at this party at this time? Maybe we can get Amber to participate in a menage a trois.
All the way
Damn.
down for an encore. Okay, I approve.
Jeez. Jeez, oh.
God.
You just wanted her to come to a party, not come at the party. Like, Jesus, bro.
Where?
What's our terms of service on Twitch, by the way? I just want to double check.
Ava. Yep. All right. Yeah. No. She wakes up in Amber's bed, like.
What's the hole in my bed?
You said you did. You said you had to hoe in your bed.
Forgot I brought her back to my place. My apologies.
I'm just going off of what you said.
I forgot where I left her. Okay. I knew it was a
Not
bed
it's
somewhere.
not a package, it's a person, goddamn.
The character's bleeding into the player.
I mean, I've left people places. Anyway. So yeah, she like wakes up in Amber's bed and is in like she's still probably like a little damp from the night before. Her hair like matted, knotted.
That's a word.
And she picks up her phone as like pretty much as soon as your text comes in, and she smirks. She's like, word gets around fast. Okay. So she goes, well, now that I've had a taste of both, it would be interesting to try it together. Two great tastes that taste great together. Where's this party?
She'll give the details. Invite who you want.
Oh. I'm telling everybody.
We are having a party.
Good thing Ramona has a mansion. Shit.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
So many rooms.
So much room for activities.
Amber, I missed the concert. Are you gonna perform a song or two at the party, maybe, please?
After seeing, like, after you ask and you probably glitch out again, like, seeing that, I'll be like, for you? Of course.
Awesome. Then she like fully glitches through the floor of the quad.
Oh my god.
I sent, like, I reiterate, like, I send Ramona a text. It's like, well, basically it's my rates for just like impromptu.
Ramona immediately sends you your asking price plus tip.
Sweet. And then I split that off and give some to Lobo. Lubo, sorry. Like, hey buddy.
Finder's fee.
We just, that's the subject. That's the subject line of the email I send you. Hey buddy.
Or like the Venmo. Like the Venmo
Hey.
comment.
I just assume after a certain point among some of the cast, there's just like invoices going up for different things, but the subject line or like the byline of it is fucking like reparations part 1, reparations chapter 2, reparations chapter 3.
Yeah, our Venmo transaction history is just wild at this point.
I hate what my mind just did, but my mind just went to, I'm gonna give you part 2 of reparations. Give 'em, then I gotta give them all.
Again, DMCA for the second time.
It's okay. It was only a few seconds. We're fine.
No, it's 30 seconds. You can sample
Yeah,
up to
it's
30
like
seconds.
that.
before-
It's like that
30
one.
seconds?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They
It's a
did.
remix.
They have something on Dimension 20. It's like they can play such a legal limit of a song before you get in trouble. So
I got a C in new media law, and that's the one thing I retained.
That's why you gotta see.
But no. So because I don't know that's what Natalie has going on. So I'm over by Apple trying to be like, looks like I'm performing. Do you want to do the standard shindig, or are we gonna mix it up since it's a house call?
We can do a mix it up.
Oh, okay. Are you
Something different.
gonna be playing too, or is it just like a solo act?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay, just keep me updated. You know I'm always down for a duet.
Of course.
Are we planning 2 threesomes? What is happening? Like-
Poquero las dos.
There's a non-zero amount of threesome planning apparently that's going on.
hey,
Please
there's
let me know what is happening. I need to know if I'm
There-
setting up another mic.
There's probably a lot of rooms at Ramona's house for us to break in. Okay, we're trying to make sure we cover everything.
Angela, I promise I'm not like jacking what you had planned from the original.
You're good. I honestly look, I've had one shot in my entire life that has actually ended canonically in a full orgy amongst all of the cast players involved. I've only had that happen once. I'm okay with that staying to be the case and other people indulging in that, because I'm more impressed when people actually communicate enough to pull it off. Because all of you are fucking absurd when it comes to Monsterhearts. You all want to fuck, but none of you want to talk. It's absurd to me.
All right, so yeah, Ramona's like, Ramona says, yeah, we're taking the night off from, doing more research. We can pick that back up in the morning, but tonight's about fun. Tonight's about letting loose and being as monstrous as we want. And she says this to Apple and Amber, maybe not knowing, but like saying, do what you need.
Well, you're more than welcome to join.
Yeah.
What is it you're planning?
The more the merrier. Yes, that's what we're planning. Yes. Whatever it is you're thinking.
I, Amber, don't know what you're planning.
I, Amber, know exactly what I'm planning.
And Apple's just on for the ride.
Lots of writing.
Amber, okay.
I assume voyeurism, a threesome, or an orgy of some kind is being planned by Amber and whoever else is going to be involved in their machinations. Amber, the GM, that is your beneficial clarification going on. Apple is likely just going to
maybe a
enjoy the
little bit of
machinations and neither
exhibitionism.
participate or watch.
I'm either going to be singing or fucking. It's all good.
Or both.
Or both.
Little column A, little column B.
Considering your history, it's going to be a lot of column A and a lot of column B, actually.
I'm not gonna mention the Panic at the Disco fan fiction I wrote as a teenager that incorporated both.
Elle's
deleted,
just
AJ, I'm sorry.
Elle's just like Elle's just like, I'm down for whatever, but can someone help me? And like you look over and like their waist is like their waistline's at the ground, like their legs are completely underneath.
As the werewolf, I am digging hell out of the ground.
Oh my god.
Appreciate it.
I do offer my hand to Elle as well. I can help you up as well.
Yeah, I just give a hand to each of you and let you guys pull me out of the solid ass ground.
We really need to fix this.
Yeah.
Please fix it.
Could be a problem.
I think at that time you get a text from Ivan. It says, Hold on. I'm trying to think of how evil I can make this sound.
Who's getting this text? Elle?
Oh, to Elle.
Okay.
Yeah, you get a text from Ivan. It says, "Don't think I didn't catch you. You're welcome. Usher's Confessions is always stuck in my head, actually." But no, you get a text from Ivan L that says, "Don't think I didn't catch you. Pushing yourself too close to the limit. Everybody to the limit. The cheats to the limit. Everybody." Sorry.
Focus, Amber.
You got this.
Focus, villain, focus.
I know. Well, I can't help it when my internal villain is just strong bad. Yeah. If you need help, I can pull you back from the edge. Like always.
Elle looks at the message. So he scratches their eye for a second. I look over at Natalie. I'm like, guess who just messaged me?
No. Absolutely fucking not. No. Hell no. Block him.
You don't have to tell your little friends. I know what they're
Fuck
gonna
him.
say.
Fuck him. Forever and a day. I will steal from you again, bitch. Try me. And you can tell him that.
I was holding the voice record the whole time she was talking, and I send that. And then after I send that, I'm like, I would probably rather burn myself out than ever go back to you again. Fuck off, old man. And then I block him.
Amber is going to be impressed by that. Just visibly for you.
Actually, I think Rosemary would actually get up around that time and would ask Natalie if she could talk to her for a little bit. I'll see everybody at the party.
Okay.
I think she does a quick look over to Elle and just sort of mimes you gonna be okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
head back to my room and probably get ready here soon. You two have fun. And I give you both a hug before you go off.
I slip a couple 20s that I was able to cash out from Ivan's card to you.
Thanks.
As a treat.
Appreciate it.
Rose.
But yeah, she just tries to find do you think Natalie would be comfortable with going back to Rosemary's dorm to chat?
That's fine.
Or
Yeah.
Okay. So listen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's pretty obvious I'm interested. And also, I think you noticed she doesn't have the stuttering and the off-put rhythm
Mm-hmm.
that she normally has when she's talking about this. And Elle, I would really like. I saw a bit. Well, I still see a bit of what Elle's dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if there was something we could do about it.
I do not know the extent of the bond between Elle and Ivan. I know bits and pieces, but I think I have a couple ideas that could help if you are interested.
I'm definitely interested, and I can at least try and find a way to help you with this. I have a couple thoughts, but it might be a little risky for us to do.
What is life without risk?
It would mean she takes it very literally. It would mean not having you around, and it would mean not having Elle around, and that would be a lot harder. But I'm willing to risk something happening to me if it means both of you will be safe.
Okay, hold for a second. We haven't been friends for long, but you are one of those people. You were one of the very few who did not judge me after my fall from grace. I do not want you to risk your own personal safety or well-being for my safety, and I don't think Elle would want that either. So if we're able to do something that does not allow that, I'd be more than happy to do it. I'm a bit more cautious if it does harm you.
Well, let's see. My two options that I could offer are, one, we can try and see if there's something else that Ivan wants, whether it's here or in the ghost zone. I can try and see specifically if it's connected to Elle. Option two would be bring something Ivan's afraid of and get him to back off. Or at least risk it.
I'd rather leave that man pissing his pants in fear than give him anything that he wants. However, let's leave that as a emergency plan. I'm sure there's other things that we can do before risking that.
Okay. So in that case, I just need someone to be close to me to try and do this in that case.
Of course.
I don't normally try and do this kind of thing out of protection. It's normally out of reflex or panic or anger. And she grabs both of your hands and she holds them both close. And in contrast to the screaming kind of ghostly wail she's done before, it's more like a very morose, echoey melody that she sings. And I think she's trying to gaze into the dark, to look into the ghost and to see what Ivan's connection. Gaze into the abyss, I think is the actual one. Yeah, to try and see what hold Ivan has on Elle, and see if there's anything she can do to break it. And because I had sex with Elle, my sex move allows me to get a +1 to the roll to either travel there or gaze into it.
Okay. And I think we'll do this roll and then take our break because and then once we get back from break we'll be at the party. So go ahead, give me roll with dark and then add your +1 to that as well to gaze into the abyss.
That is a 9.
So what does it look like to you when you gaze into the abyss? What would Natalie see as you kind of that's so ravened?
I love that that's a comparison point. I bless you, Amber. It's very accurate. I think what happens is that so the normal sort of gothic outfit that she has, so kind of fishnets, kind of tight top that's black, sometimes occasionally with a window and cleavage, sometimes not, occasionally sometimes leather and such. She's a big gal, and she's on display is what I'm saying, all the time, because she's not afraid on that part. But I think it actually, I said early on during first session, she has kind of a dream pop lo-fi aspect to her outfit. It's like if someone went to a tie-dye t-shirt tie-dye event and was give me the Phantasmagoria shirt, and just started just dipping all of her clothing and all of her body in an array of colors that looks like I can't remember who the artist is, but it's got kind of not a patchwork, it's pastel Lisa Frank, I think it was, like that kind of like vibe
Mhm.
of color range. And then I think it's like a mirror of Elle's like ghostly form is leaving her body a little bit, but it has does Natalie have any like jewelry or anything that's particular that stands out?
A bracelet, a large bangle with a couple of like genuine gemstones that were from her dad.
She has a bracelet that mirrors it. To keep herself centered and not completely dissociate, she has to mimic something from someone she cares about. So she chose Elle's form in your bracelet. But yeah, that's what Natalie sees the entire time, is just her like basically mirroring aspects of her two closest friends.
Baller.
So sweet.
Cool.
So what you see when you gaze into the abyss is the colors that take over your body cloud your vision, but they become like sickly, like almost saccharine in their brightness. And when I mean saccharine, I mean like way too sweet. The saturation turned way up, like very unsettling. You get whispers of like, you get whispers of voices echoing through your ears, and you see eventually coming into your field of vision like a image of Elle being made in a lab. Elle in like a big giant like test tube, like a harvesting tube, if you want to like get real weird with it. Fully formed as like a teenager, like as the way you first met her, but you see a shadow of a tall, thin man with a gray pony, like, well, you can't tell the color because it's shadow, but you can see the shadow of a tall, thin man with like severe shoulders and a long, stringy ponytail walking through the lab as he stands in front of a screen that is, warning him that experiment D4N1 is unstable, but doable, manageable. And then you snap back.
That guy is truly a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But there's maybe something I could do with what I found out. Thanks, Nat.
Of course. Now, I need to get ready for a party. Do you need help getting ready for a party?
Yeah, good. I know, I because you're gonna be there. I can't really do this, but could you make me look like I'm the best girl at the ball?
Girl, I can do that and so much more. Oh my god, this is gonna be great. I also got you clothes.
She gives you a quick peck on the cheek and says, "Thanks for doing this. I want her to be safe. I want you to be safe. I like you both a lot, and just let me take the fall. I know you don't want me to, but let me do it."
He's gonna take the fall.
Okay, let's aim for that, but
yes,
worst comes to worst.
He's taking the fall.
Okay. I'm not gonna tell an attractive woman no. And she just like shuts up, goes very demure, and just basically does full like clothing rack like a mannequin is just like, I will trust the process, whatever it's going to be.
Yes, yes, yes. This is gonna be great. I'm excited.
All right. I think that is an excellent point. Popular.
It does. It does. You will be.
God, oh my God, you guys.
I was just listening to that song.
Okay. Should I throw it to the break screen before we all start babbling?
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to.
All the musicals are happening right now.
Let's go to break.
The gays.
Let's.
널 다시 만났던 그날 하필이면 꿈이지도 않았는데 눈이 마주친 순간 빨개진 너의 얼굴이 아직 날 좋아하나 살짝 궁금해 몰래 다가가 놀래켜볼까 이번엔 뭔가 달라 우리 둘 어떨까 하나 둘셋 언제니 작년 겨울이었나 일이 바빠다 문도 잘 못했는데 손에 쥐어진 커피 달달한 향이 다시 떠오르네 아직 날 좋아하나 살짝 궁금해 몰래 다가가 놀래켜볼까 이번엔 뭔가 달라 우리 둘 어떨까 You stood into me Are you I think I missed you too 사실 나 너의 이름이 자꾸 떠올라 몰래 다가가 놀래켜볼까 이번엔 뭔가 달라 우리 둘 어떨까 널 다시 만났던 그날 하필이면 꿈이지도 않았는데 눈이 마주친 순간 빨개진 너의 얼굴이 아직 날 좋아하나 살짝 궁금해. 몰래 다가가 놀래켜볼까. 이번엔 뭔가 달라. 우리 둘 어떨까. 하나 둘 셋. 언제니 작년 겨울이었나. 일이 바빠다 문도 잘 못했는데 손에 쥐어진 커피 달달한 향이 다시 떠오르네. 아직 날 좋아하나 살짝 궁금해. 몰래 다가가 놀래켜볼까. 널 다시 만났던 그날 하필이면 꿈이지도 않았는데 눈이 마주친 순간 빨개진 너의 얼굴이 아직 날 좋아하나 살짝 궁금해 몰래 다가가 놀래켜볼까 이번엔 뭔가 달라 우리 둘 어떨까 하나 둘셋 언제 이 작년 겨울이 오나 일이 바빠다 문도 잘 못했는데 손에 쥐어진 커피 달달한 향이 다시 떠오르네 아직 날 좋아하나 살짝 궁금해 몰래 다가가 놀래켜볼까 이번엔 뭔가 달라 우리 둘 어떨까 You shoot into me Are you I think I missed you too
Okay, we are live.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We said a lot of cursed things during the break, and you don't get any of it. So you're just gonna have to deal with the terror of not knowing. But if you are coming in at the break, just a quick little recap. Our party here has all come together. They argued about brunch as a, ostensibly queer polycule does. It just happens. So they came together, had a little brunch, decompressed after a long night of various forms of stress, debauchery, stress relief, all of that. But also, they were invited to a party by one Miss, I'm almost called her Ramona Flowers, and that's not it, Ramona Eldritch.
I will happily I will accept Ramona Flowers being here at this party. I am not going to complain.
Add her to the list. I'm sorry. I'm okay.
I'm gonna add all of the evil exes, all of them. Chris Evans,
Including Chris Evans, yeah.
especially Chris Evans. He needs more comedic roles. Anyway, yeah. So say they were invited to a party, but I think we're gonna. And we also immediately before the break, Rosemary had a little vision about Elle's origin story. I think that is the best way of putting it. But it also kind of lends to Elle's connection to the complete asshole of the earth, Ivan Markov, university president, noted bad guy, and also man who had his card stolen for reparations reasons because it's Black History Month. So but I think we need to have a nice little scene between Elle and Apple here before we start our festivities. So if you two would like to, so in what manner do you approach Apple, and like where do you approach Apple to have this
I mean,
conversation?
I think immediately after Natalie and Rose are out of line of sight after they've left, Elle turns to Apple. So I'm looking down at covered in just everything. You said you could do something about this. I have to go get ready for the party. If you want to just come with me to my dorm, maybe we can chat while I get ready.
Sure. I can definitely help.
Let's head out. Amber, Lubo, see you guys later at the party.
Have fun.
We will.
Okay, but yeah, Elle leads you off to the dorms. Takes you back to her room. Okay.
I sit at the bed. You know that scene from where there's a crossing of legs and uncrossing of legs and then
Oh my
crossing
God.
of legs again? That's what Apple does while on the edge of the bed.
Just immediately Ralph from Simpsons, I'm in danger, just popped in my head. Yeah, Elle leads you in, lets you. I'm just gonna go through the pile of clothes that Natalie bought me yesterday with Ivan's money. But you said you had an idea of the help with the glitching.
Again, I am someone with a lot of connections, and I believe with my connections I can fix you.
In what way?
Well, I can at least try to stop you from doing that, and gestures to you like glitching in and out.
Yeah, I don't know if Ivan rushed what he did when he gave me these powers, or he did this on purpose, so I have to keep going back to him. But yeah, that yesterday really just I haven't gone that hard since the Accords, so I don't think I was prepared for it all.
You would owe me, though.
That's fine. Honestly, anything's better than Ivan.
I would disagree, but Ivan is the worst.
Yeah, I've never met a more entitled rich white guy in my life.
That doesn't mean I'm a kind master, though.
Well, what kind of master are you?
What kind do you want?
Whatever it takes.
Then I guess we'll explore that relationship together then.
I feel like you should roll a turn me on roll.
Yeah, you should. I was about to make that call as GM.
I will lick my lips and roll to turn on. What is with hot, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's +2. All right. That is 2. That's 12.
I mean, you know which option I'm gonna choose, right? Elle fully gives herself to Apple.
Awesome.
Okay, well, let me resolve some like mechanic stuff first. So, Apple, you rolled to turn on, correct?
Yep.
Okay, you gain a string on Elle.
Awesome.
And Elle gives herself to you in whatever way Elle pleases.
So my sex move is one where is it? Basically, any number of conditions they have are removed. So I don't know if it applies to Darker Self, but I was thinking it would, since we're also agreeing that I am the new.
My Darkest Self also lets me get rid of all strings from my dark power by choosing a new dark power.
And that is me, the new master.
But with that, so like initially when I choose this book, I get 3 strings to split up between the dark power and then anyone else in the party. So I think in this moment, as this happens, in addition to the string they already got on me for the turn yourself on, those 3 strings that the new dark power gets, I think I'm gonna give 1 to Apple and then 1 to both Natalie and Rose. because part of just being desperate to get away from Ivan is so I can protect the two of them as well. So each of the three of them gain a string on me, as this happens too.
So I get 2 strings on you then.
Yeah, you get 2 on me. They get 1 each.
Awesome.
And you will get an additional string on me every time I use my powers until I hit 5 again, and then we're going to have to do something about that again. But
Awesome.
yeah, the other way of clearing my darkest self is by doing whatever the dark power tells me until they feel satisfied that I've met those conditions. So
All right, and before things happen, Apple will say, shall we seal this with a kiss?
yeah, sounds good to me.
And fade to black.
Yes, we fade to black, and that I can't even do my fucking fan right. God damn. Dang.
Thank you, Ava.
I'll say that after the scene, as we're getting ready for the party, I throw like some fancy designer black sweatsuit on that Natalie bought me. I wanted to just wear sweats, but Natalie had to make it like Gucci or some really expensive brand.
Sweats.
But I grab one of my like goth collar necklaces and I add a little apple charm to the front of it. And I tuck it under the hoodie.
This is an important detail. Are you wearing juicy sweats with the word juicy on the end?
Honestly, probably not. I don't think she would let it go that far.
They are there if you ever want.
Yeah, they're definitely in the pile. I don't think Elle would.
Then what was this for?
I think it's just some fancy ass black sweatsuit with like some like the logos on like the sides of the hoodie. But I don't think Elle would give it and wear the juicy pants if she didn't have to.
After the deed is done, Apple does give Elle a kiss on the forehead and says, "That was really fun. I'll see you at the party, okay?"
Yeah, I'll see you there.
All right, bye. And then they just walk out and get ready for the party.
Clarification mechanics, Pluto. So have I gained a string on you, or is the dark power gained a string on me?
So when I choose a dark power, I get 3 strings that I can give to the dark power or anyone else in the party. So I split it between the 3 of you.
Got it. Just double checking.
Yep.
Okay. Does anyone else have any pre-party things that they would like to resolve before we... Party rock is in the house.
I just need to know how fancy people are dressing for this party.
I can do a dress reveal for y'all. It's dressed to the tens. Leg will be shown.
I'm probably going to be wearing a leather shirt with only like similar to Natalie's top right now, a boob shirt.
Ooh.
Yeah, sorry. Bowen decided to yell at me. A leather shirt showing my midriff, tight leather pants, my sanded boots, and a glove on my picking hand. I don't know, like my left hand.
I was trying to pay attention, but Ava started showing shoulder and distracted.
Fair enough. Yeah, but that's my outfit. Oh, also a collar. And I will be carrying a leash just in case.
Apple's outfit is a black dress. And it does have a little turtleneck sort of style to it. But on the side, the slit goes up to her armpits. And it has like cross lines through it, whatever. And she's wearing body jewelry on top of the dress. I took a picture of me wearing that dress, and I can share it at some point.
We have a Discord channel.
I mean, I put the Legally Blonde musical in the Discord channel, but that can also be where people post hot pics, I guess. I don't know.
Thirst traps in the Discord channel. Heard.
All right. But does that answer your question, Lubo, on like how people are rolling up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just need. Yeah. I'll just say what I'm
Visual.
wearing.
I mean, the way that I was gonna just describe the party as y'all were rolling up, but if you want to give yourself a description now, that works too.
I mean, you can do your description, and then I'll
Okay.
do my description.
Okay, that's okay. And okay, all right. So the way that the mansion is set up when the six of you eventually arrive to the Eldritch Manor, I didn't consider that when I named her after Andrew Eldritch. Anyway, so he you can almost feel the vibrations pulsating under your feet through the concrete as you walk up, probably even about a block away, just because of the sheer amount of like goth EDM that Ramona is playing through her speakers. It is just the like most, the way my husband calls it is like beep boops, but it is the ultimate in like beep boops and just, I want to say like sludgy music too. It feels very that, where it's intended to bring people to a certain type of mood, a certain type of feeling once they walk in the door. As you walk in, I mean, it is like a big set of double doors lead at the top of like a small little stoop of concrete stairs. But as soon as you walk in, everything is cast in like black light, where things that are white are glowing, things that are, people are wearing clothing that, people are wearing like neon clothes that, illuminate under black light, and it's really all about that vibe. There's like a like rolling fog for like the bottom like 6 inches of the floor in the foyer where you walk in, and there's like this giant like scrolling staircase that leads from the foyer into like the like landing to the second floor. You can see that Santana definitely called in her troops over the course of the last couple hours to bring in as many people as she could to this party, which it worked exactly as intended. I mean, she's the queen after all. But you see, it's kind of hard to make out faces in this party, in this space as you enter. It could just be like the sensory overload of all of the noise, all of the bodies kind of pushing up against each other, all of the all of the like vibrations coming from the aftershocks of the speakers. But it could also just be there's so many people here. It's gonna be a good party. But what do you do? What do you look like as you approach this party?
Well, Lubo is in white button-down shirt, off-white slacks, off-white blazer. Button-down shirt is not buttoned all the way up, obviously. The dark blue bow tie, but it's not tied up, just there. Very has light tan shoes, has his sunglasses, Yeah, it's very fitted.
I was gonna say very like Andre 3000, like the Love Below era ish almost.
I will show you exactly. Let me get the picture.
Thirst traps on the Discord. Let's go.
I mean, it's not thirst trap, but you know, it's a thing. If it would save, but it won't, because it's being dumb. But yeah, that's what he is wearing. As I pull up the file, because it takes so goddamn long to do anything.
Angela's not wrong in the in the Zoom chat.
God.
Look, I'm sorry. Lubo's whole just general demeanor and everything just makes me think like Lubo would be the one during Halloween to be to cosplay as Angelo for the lack of outfit from Angelo's Untitled video.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
My
I'm
God,
just saying.
Glaiza.
Oh, sorry. That is the
Holy
dress.
wow.
God damn. I'm just staring at a wolf picture and then that comes out of nowhere.
I love how like the inside you there are two wolves. One of them is actually this picture
This
AJ
wolf.
dropped in the chat. And the other one's horny for Glaiza.
I'm wearing
And-
Crocs right now, so
Oh,
I can't show the full drip yet.
And also, his hair is not tied up; it's just loose.
Yes.
What do I know this wolf from?
Bad
Bad
guys.
guys.
Bad guys.
Oh, that's okay. All right.
Great
Thank
movie.
you. All right. Hell yeah. Yeah, so you all are going through this party. And it's like every kid in school is here, essentially. Glaiza, I'm so mad at your pictures. Fuck you. Anyway, yeah, like really y'all have free reign in here to do whatever you want. I can incorporate my plot bits however you want. Have fun.
I think whenever you guys see Elle, the one thing you'll notice is they're back in their like goth makeup, so they have like the pale foundation and the black like eyes and stuff. But they replaced the other stuff, so the lips and the nails and the hair dyed at the end are all now an apple red color.
I'm offended.
How soon the simping has changed over to another. Once blue, now red. The eternal struggle.
Red
How
versus
sweet
blue
it is
is
to
come
be
again.
simped by you.
Yeah, but I think Elle goes in the party and finds like a quiet area, or as quiet as can be, like out of the way of the party until she spots everybody else, or at least spots Natalie or Rose.
I'm gonna arrive. Amber's gonna arrive later. And then I think the first order of business would probably talk to Ramona about where I could set up for my show. Like which room would, and then coordinate with Lubo and then find Apple.
Apple arrives 30 to 40 minutes late.
Sounds about right.
So everybody, I don't know who else is arriving before Apple, but they're gonna be the last one to arrive.
Ro-
I think Elle probably arrived like on time or a little bit before it started, so she could get like a good hideout to watch with the others.
Yeah.
I think Rosemary is there. She's definitely got something on, but right now all you see her is under like a bulky, big ass like jacket or like trench coat, so it's hiding a lot of like what her actual outfit is. But I think, at least as far as Rosemary's thinking, she probably turns to Natalie and says, "I promise, there is a reason for this."
I
Trust
was
me.
about to say we could have done the whole like Marilyn Monroe and Jane Russell gentlemen prefer blondes walk in. Like we could have done that.
Um, not what I meant, but
Oh.
listen, what I promise,
Mhm.
it doesn't mean anything. And the moment that Apple arrives, Rosemary immediately goes to try and speak with Apple.
Okay. I'm just
As-
gonna look dripped out.
As Rose walks away, Lubo steps in.
One tall
With the-
replaced by another tall.
By another tall. With a new drink for her to
Ooh.
have.
Now, is this drink out of obligation, or are you just happy to see me?
My brain needs to speed up.
It is Black History Month.
As we say, cheers to reparations.
Cheers to reparations, indeed.
No, I fully intend to buy you a drink whenever we get a chance, more privately.
Ooh. I like the idea of that. I do also have another offer. I remember Amber saying something about owing me dinner for what I did to Ivan and Hunter. I kind of want to cash in on both dinner and drinks, if you're down for that as well.
Yeah, I'm game.
Perfect. I like ambition and hunger. It's a good look on you.
Oh, later tonight I can show you how hungry I can get.
And I'll show you how ambitious I can be.
There's a Hungry Like the Wolf joke in here somewhere.
But all I'm saying is that, when it's a full moon, I can't control it. When it's past that night, there's some more control over what I can be viewed as.
Who says anything about wanting to see control, though?
Well, more of not trying to kill people.
Fair. But I know how to handle myself around very, very rough people.
I mean, no, I know. I saw how you can handle a cannon.
And you can see me handle a lot more than that. But let's enjoy the party a little bit more before we separate for more intimate conversations.
Well, you know me. I'm always at the tech table.
Of course. I'll see you then.
Well, damn, I guess Lubo won't be the only one howling at the moon, huh? Anyway.
That's one of my moves.
That it is.
And Pluto just being the voyeur to all of our playbooks, just being like, yeah, that's...
Yeah, I can just take all the fun stuff, so yeah.
That's me in the corner stealing all your playbooks. Okay, sorry.
Is it
Apple-
okay? Sorry.
Oh, go to
Apple's
Apple.
arrived.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I was gonna say, as apples arrived, I wanted to pull Apple aside with an NPC moment, but this,
Okay,
yeah,
no,
y'all
that's
do what you need
perfectly
to.
fine. No, if you want to do your thing, go right ahead.
There's a line to speak with Apple right now.
I'm
We're all just
second.
waiting.
I'm second, motherfucker. I'm
After-
Apple has
second.
arrived.
After the 2 Apple conversations, I'm gonna sneak up to Natalie now that Lubo left. So we'll wait for that.
Apple's arrived. Apple is the apple of everyone's eye, but there's a particular person that comes up to Apple tonight. She is a woman of Middle Eastern descent, long, glossy black hair, bangles that shimmer and shine underneath the glow of the black light. And she comes up to Apple. She has piercing jade green eyes. And she kind of does like a slight curtsy. It's, listen, she is wearing like an e-girl, like, pleated skirt, but, outfit, but it's fine. But she does a little curtsy and she's like, "Why, Apple, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've seen you about and I've been wondering if we could potentially have a chat."
Do I know this person?
Well, this is Suri Chardy. She is a friend of Santana's. She's like she was present at the concert, but Santana left her behind.
Okay. Suri, was it?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm glad you remembered my name.
I try not to forget pretty girls' names.
We can talk flattery later. I have business that I would like to attend to. If you don't mind mixing a little bit of business and pleasure.
I always mix business with pleasure.
Then I think
How
we'll
can I
have.
help you?
I think we'll have plenty in common then. I have a bit of a problem, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am in the business of ensuring people get exactly what they want.
Sounds
They
like
hear-
a business that I enjoy participating in as well.
Yes. What will it take for you to back off?
Back off from who?
Back off from everyone. If you keep granting all the wishes, then what do I have?
Oh. Well, what will you offer me to back off?
Well, perhaps we could give each other something we both want. You see, what I want might be similar to what you want, but what do you get out of all of the wishes that you grant?
What do I get? Chaos, fun, enjoyment. I like granting desires. What do you get?
Gratitude. I get gratitude and a sense that I am responsible for someone else's happiness.
How very noble sounding.
You could say that. It just means that I'm still in control.
Well, if you can come up with something that I want, I'll consider backing off. I'm not here for control, you see. I'm here to have fun. And I'm here to make sure everyone has fun. That includes you, my dear.
Well, I'm glad somebody else has a similar definition of the word fun, but I'll think on it. Maybe we can have fun together, literally and metaphorically.
And at this point, Apple does reach out for her hand. And if, she will let me give it a kiss. And
She
say,
does.
I absolutely would enjoy having fun with you. Think on it and get back to me when you can.
There is actually one thing that I do want that, of course, I can't grant a wish myself. I want an end to that Fenton kid. That Farrer kid.
Why?
I mean, surely you understand that. Surely. Hold on. I mean, he's a little bit too much of a goody two shoes. He just gets in the way of fun.
Oh. I'll think about it. It's not a yes, it's not a no. I'll think about it.
Think on it. Meanwhile, if you do find yourself bored with these plebeians, I'll be around. All you have to do is wish.
I'll be sure to reach out then.
And just as quickly as she appeared in front of you, she disappears into the writhing mass of bodies around you. You can see her touching people along the way.
The minute she's gone, there's a frown on Apple's face that's barely you could tell, if you were good friends with Apple, you wouldn't, that's the only time you could tell that she's frowning and annoyed. But to everyone else who doesn't really know them, they just look the same, high and mighty or whatever.
I suppose this is about when Rosemary comes up.
Rosemary, hello.
Hello.
Do you need something else so soon? Do you need that thing again so soon?
No, it's not that actually. I wanted to come to you with an offer if we could be alone in our own room for a bit.
Give me a little bit more details before we do that. Not that I don't feel safe around you or anything. I'm just kind of curious. You see, everybody wants a piece of the apple pie, and I want to make sure I give everyone the chance.
Do you have someone who you can tell has reservations about even being around you, who would be willing to offer herself completely to you for this, or whatever you would like to do to her? That includes seeing what's beneath this coat.
Why, Rosemary, if I'm not mistaken, I have a feeling that you're offering yourself to me. Is that correct?
That would be correct.
Huh. Well, that is interesting. We can take some alone time. And at this point, Apple does look at Amber and go, and just sort of walk into one of the rooms that they know is empty. So, What's going on?
I didn't mention it previously, but she is walking with her cane. It is a little bit more difficult with so many bodies, but she's making do. But she stands at the edge of a bed she assumes is in the room. She turns around to look directly at Apple, and she takes off the coat entirely. And if Ava's okay with this, I thought an idea, if you look at in the second skins stuff where we pulled some skins from, you can see that on the bedlam picture, it's this kind of like high, I think, single strap dress. It's somewhat billowy up top, but it has kind of like, not a cincher, but kind of a belt pretty high up. And the color scheme is a kind of like deep white through the center, but there's like a second layer for the bottom half that has the classic Alice in Wonderland kind of like blue-white pattern to it. And she stands a bit unsteady, but she hands over the cane to you, and she says, I would like you to do whatever you would like with me in this moment.
Roll to turn someone on.
Oh, is this me to Apple? I am also spending a string.
Okay.
Because of my outfit, because I feel like even Apple has to pay attention with the outfit. That would be an 11.
What are the choices again?
The choices are, I have them pulled up. So I automatically gain a string on you. So that's one thing that happens because I rolled 10 or above. And then you can choose to either give yourself to me, promise me something I think I want, or get embarrassed and act awkward.
I will probably give myself to you, but before that, I will ask, why are you doing this?
I assume that you enjoy having something to lord over other people.
You assume correctly. But what do you get out of it?
There is a hope. Not looking for a promise here or anything, but there is a hope that maybe in the future you'd be willing to help Elle. But I'm not asking for a promise. Perhaps for just a moment I would like to be used and be a plaything for somebody. So, if you're done playing around, the cane's right there and you can break me in half if you want.
Oh, Rosemary. Rosemary, dear, sweet, kind Rosemary. I will use you, and you will be my plaything for tonight. And I do promise to help Elle.
Thank you. And I assume there is a faded flag at that moment. For which, your sex move, I have no conditions, so your sex move does nothing to me. You gain no strings on me. However, my sex move activates in that moment, which is when I have sex with someone, I see the world in all its terror and wonder. So now I get a +1 to my next roll to travel there or gaze into it. So now I have more of a sense, I have the ability to risk more, getting a sense of where Apple's originally from.
Yeah.
So I kind of imagine, depending on whatever happens, there is a moment near the end of it where Rosemary is extremely, has the face of like, well, that just happened at the end of whatever goes on. But
if you're okay, I can tell you what you see. like
Sure.
the vision.
Sure.
Yeah. So it is hell. It is definitely hell. You see hell, and you see my demonic daddy, and you see Apple sitting at the right hand of what you can only assume is Lucifer.
I think there's a moment at the end of that where Apple is able to see, because I don't think for whenever that any sort of a intimacy happens for Rosemary, her partners are able to avoid seeing this. Her eyes change to orbs of bright red and orange, and they look like they have hellfire in them, because she always keeps a piece of the world of the people she has sex with. Says, "You are very good at what you do."
I know.
I am at your beck and call if you are ever interested again.
Maybe.
She takes her cane, gets all of her clothing back on, and she goes to immediately find another room by herself.
Amber, what are you doing?
I since I got the signal from Apple, I go and find Lubo to do a sound check, and shoot the shit with my baby boy. What's up?
I lost my glasses. I don't know where they are.
They're apparently behind your bed somewhere.
No, they're beneath your jaw, which is currently on the floor. Pick up both of them back up, my friend.
Glaiza's just working her way through all of us right now. So
working their way through everybody.
I would love to see
Apple
try.
I mean,
I'm the final boss.
I'm ready to go whenever you are ready to go.
That's cool. I saw you were talking to Natalie. What was that about?
I don't dive into your exploits. What has you interested in mine?
I was just,
No, I'm curious.
I was trying to be friendly. I thought we were, inching towards the friend area. Just, we've been working together for a while. I was like, maybe we could be friends. Hang on. My phone goes off, and I'm like, it's a text message from like Apple, and I was like, okay. And I'm like, I respond back, it's like, do tell, as I'm trying to carry on a conversation with you, Lubo.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Completely friendly.
Okay. Yeah.
If you don't want to tell me, that's fine.
No. I mean, do you see Natalie right now? Like, I have, truth be told, I have a weakness for shoulders.
Oh yeah, I mean, I see her. Like, I saw her before, and yeah, I get it. I do get it. Like, how do you have a timeline on that drink of yours that she was talking about at brunch?
Who was it that wanted to get her dinner? Was it you?
Yes.
Was it? Okay, yeah. Like, well, apparently the same timeline as your dinner.
Oh, really? And you'd be cool with that?
I'm as laid back as it comes.
Well, see, this is why I wanted to be friends. Because friends can go to drinks, friends can have dinner, and then see what happens for dessert, you know?
Sorry, I just want this in my real life. God, please. Anyway.
Did I see the cross? Were you doing?
That was me. Just yeah.
No, that was
Back
sweat.
to
Oh,
Lubo.
that was
back to
Mea
Lubo.
culpa. Back to Lubo.
Back to
Something you'd go down just like Holy Mary. What?
Yeah, something like that.
All right. Okay.
I mean, I guess it's about time that I get to see behind the curtain about what all those groupies are bragging about.
You know what? I couldn't agree more. Yeah. And then I'm gonna leave to find Apple.
I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, no, it's like
No.
gonna just like take that acknowledgement and then go find
nod.
Apple.
Just do a simple nod.
Just a nod.
Amber's probably seeing Rosemary come out of the room, like looking definitely disheveled, and like can see Apple in there. I'm like, oh, hello, Amber.
Me?
Oh no,
no, Casper Amber. GM Amber. I make the distinction to make it easier on us, but don't
You
say
are
GM
Amber.
GM.
Listen, my brain's on the fritz because so
You're
much
Giamber.
horny's happy. Yes,
Yeah,
Giamber.
I think we just barely touched on
The
horny.
space Giamber.
We barely touched on the horny the first 2 episodes, so it's just all coming out now.
Dude, this is
Well,
like this is 30 minutes into the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have to approach.
Some of us
Adam
like early
still.
nights. Thank you very much.
As seeing like if like Rose says hi to me, then I'm gonna be like, "Hello, Rosemary."
I assume you're looking to talk to Apple.
Yes, I was. How was your talk? Did everything go well?
I got what I was interested in.
I'm sure you did. Enjoy the party.
I think you just hear her mutter something to the effect of like, it's your turn, as she leaves, and then just immediately tries to go either find a space by herself or find Natalie. If Ava were here, it'd be a very different thing. Natalie, she tries to find Natalie. But no, she just goes on her own, and my stuff we could get to after everyone else's things.
Oh, as soon as Rosemary leaves, I enter the room and close the door behind me. It's like
Apple is just sitting on the bed and just like, if she had a cigarette, they would be smoking a cigarette, but they're not. They're just sitting there and looking out the window quietly.
So I see you had a good talk.
Not much words were exchanged.
Best kind of conversation.
Yeah.
So, you want to talk about this deal?
It is, I tell you a lot of things, Amber, and I feel like you're the only one I can really tell these things to.
Yes.
It's funny. Today is a funny day.
Speaking of, there's something I would like to tell you. Too. Yeah.
who do you want to go first?
Oh no, absolutely, you go first because.
All right. So, I fucked Elle and Rosemary today.
Busy.
Yeah. I fucked Elle because she wanted my help, and Rosemary wanted me to help Elle. So, one deal for both of them. I think that was really, really efficient of me.
Yeah. 2 birds, 1 stone. Very proud of you.
Thank you. It was great. Now I didn't say this to just show off or anything. But you're the only one I can tell these things to. Oh, also, I forgot her name already. Wants me to stop granting wishes.
Oh.
I don't.
Wait,
one of Santana's groupies.
Yeah, the one next to her, right?
Yeah,
the cute one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, that's my night. How are you?
Well, you know, I owe Natalie a dinner, and Lubo owes Natalie a drink. Apparently, she wants all of that to happen at the same time.
Lubo? I mean, not mine. I have to watch that.
Yeah, I mean, sweetie, if you like him, you should just tell him. You really should.
Look, I think I made it clear that I'm not supposed to have feelings.
I mean, yeah, you did, but would you call us friends?
I mean, we are, of course. You know everything.
Okay, then as your friend, I would like you to be happy. That would bring me like great pleasure.
And I would love to give you great pleasure.
So, I mean, Natalie's kind of already turned this into a fun little sandwich, but I don't see why you can't join in.
I think I would love to, but with Lubo involved, I can't have sex with Lubo.
All right.
Because it's more than that with him, you know?
Yeah, I get that. We're cool though if...
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure we were good.
Go and give him the ride of his life.
Yeah, see, I wanted to ride that pony. I'll report back, but I mean, like, I'll let you know. Like, okay.
Of course.
That's what's playing in the background. That's what the DJ is playing. Right. Well, I guess Lubo is Lubo the DJ.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess.
Lubo with his heightened hearing hears this. Like,
look, Lubo. To put it this way, do you want to be in charge of how things get bumping?
No, I was gonna say
all senses of that word.
Do you want to be working at this party, or do you want to be working at this party?
Oh yeah, I'm not working at this party. What am I saying? I'm literally only setting up bikes.
So, all right.
Just he's a good guy, you know?
Yes.
And I'm not technically the definition of a good person.
You're good to me.
I mean, I'm good to people whatever. I just think Lubo deserves better than me.
Okay. Well, look, I wanted to tell you what the situation was so you didn't hear it secondhand.
Of course, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and
you do have my blessing. And if
cool.
Not that Natalie would ever ask me, and she has my blessing too. Not that she needs it.
Yeah.
I mean, just because I can't fuck him doesn't mean I don't want anybody else to fuck him.
That's so nice of you. I appreciate that, Apple.
I'm
Because
such a nice person.
it's like people who can get very territorial of people that they presume are theirs, right? And you're above that. And
Yeah, I am. I'm like super above that. Anyway. I just want Lubo to be happy. And if this is happy, sure.
And you know what? We will find a way to work out this situation with Santana's little friend, okay?
Yeah, of course. We'll figure something out.
Right.
Shall we to the stage then?
Yeah.
All right.
Also, did you want to hook up at this party?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, not that you didn't already, but I mean, are we gonna do this?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
let's hit it.
Yeah.
I love the dynamic of that. Just dominates me and Rose, but then Amber's just like a little, oh yeah, we're gonna fuck, right? Yeah, totally.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely.
It's just two tops. It's just two tops being like, okay,
two tops stand before me today.
By the way,
I have two tops in my hands.
One of them, fantastic pictures, but no personality. The other, personality, but horrible picture.
The top's name I do not call gets to bottom for tonight.
The other must go home.
God.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna do it this episode, but my sex move is declare whether my partner is a groupie or an equal. In both cases of all of the people that I'm hanging out with tonight, Natalie, I'm going to assume. Actually, my relationship with Natalie, I'd consider you a groupie. Lubo, you're an equal, and Apple, you're an equal. So, equals, I get a string on you. Groupie, you get a string on me.
Hell yeah. And I will also announce my sex move while we're doing all this. So my sex move is, after sex, you can take a sympathetic token, which is essentially the string, from the person I'm having sex with. They know about it, and it's cool. Everyone just vibes.
I guess I should mention now that anyone that Elle futs, Apple gets a string on now, so that's a thing.
I guess I'll say my sex move. When you have sex with someone, you establish a deep spiritual connection with them until either of you break that spirit connection by having sex with someone else. And
That's
one
quick.
to all rolls made to defend them. You can tell when that connection has been broken.
It's almost like we're all sharing our sex moves for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why?
Like an orgy's gonna happen.
Anyway, Elle would probably approach Natalie at this point because Elle was waiting for at least one of them. Natalie's alone at the moment.
Oh, hey, Al, you're wearing one of the outfits I picked out. Oh my god.
Yeah, it looked comfortable.
Why aren't you wearing the juicy one? That's for you, GM Amber.
They just didn't really fit the mood tonight, I think. I don't think they were the right go-to. I'll try them on. Maybe I'll try them on for you privately another time.
Ooh, exciting. So what's up? What's up, friend?
Nothing. Just got here late. I was just trying to relax until I saw some of you, and finally found one of you in the crowd. You want to go dance?
I never turned down a good dance. Hell yes.
Okay. Elle takes Natalie out to the middle of the dance floor. What kind of music is pumping right now? Is it just straight up is it still EDM?
Well, right now it's phony.
Sexy lady.
Sexy lady.
Well, okay, I
Shaggy.
posted that industrial goth club playlist in the Discord. That's kind of what I was feeling. So very much bands I've never listened to because I'm more into Susie and the Banshees than I am whatever the hell this is. But
Whatever the hell this crap is.
yeah. But it fits the vibe.
I think Elle is trying to follow along with Natalie very badly, but they're trying their best. So Did you and Rose get everything taken care of earlier?
Oh yeah, everything's fine.
That's good. I just wanted to make sure you guys were off in kind of a rush. I think I was able to stable a little bit for now.
Oh yeah, I noticed that you weren't doing the
Yeah.
all that. I don't want to say it out loud, just in case.
Yeah, I was able to get a hold of it after a while, so I think I'll be good for now, which is good.
You didn't.
No,
Okay.
not Ivan.
Making sure.
I got rid of that issue.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. Whether he's gonna stop bothering me is a whole nother thing, but I don't need him anymore now.
Well, hopefully whatever is replacing that is better?
More or less.
Insight check. I'm just kidding.
Definitely don't fiddle with under my hood for a second. Adjust the collar.
I'll find out about it eventually.
Maybe.
Oh, it's certain. You underestimate how nosy I can be.
But Elle's just like, yeah, but anyway, you look great tonight. I saw you talking to, I think, Lubo earlier. How's that going?
So, I plan on being very busy tonight.
I love that for you.
I love that for me too. Oh, that reminds me, I do have to stir up drama eventually soon. I'll do that later.
Drama?
After I'm done with my things.
I don't know what I'm doing tonight. Part of me wants to go see Amber, part of me wants to go see Rose. I think I got enough time for everybody, right?
Yeah, it's a party with young people. Usually this shit lasts until, well, actually, what day is it? It's like a Saturday or something.
It's like a Saturday.
Yeah.
It's gonna last until like almost Monday.
Yeah, we're not that far into the party yet.
30 minutes in.
Yeah, we're 30 minutes in.
Yeah, we're not that far.
It's been about 45.
Okay.
No one has gotten white girl wasted yet. We definitely have time.
But I was like, well, looks like you're pretty busy tonight. But then she like puts one hand on your hip. But I hope you can save some time for me later too.
Of course, I always can make time for my friends.
That's great. We haven't had any alone time in a while.
Oh yeah, that's true. I know you don't have the juicy fit today, but I do want you to model some things private for me later.
I think I can model quite a few things. I got some interesting stuff on under this if you want to check it out later.
Ooh, and in exchange, you can see what is hidden behind the slit of this dress. Equivalent exchange and all that.
I would love that.
Wonderful. Now shut up and let's dance.
Totally.
We're terrible.
I totally think that Elle just lets Natalie just take over the dance and just lets Natalie just grind all over them because Elle has no idea what the hell she's doing. She just enjoyed the moment.
Rose definitely joins in like later, but very obviously disheveled and is like, hey, hi. And she's got the post flush. She's got the post red flush. So there's definitely the like.
I know what you were doing. I am happy for you. I'll ask about it later.
Yeah, we're dancing right now.
I have a question for Apple.
Yes.
Apple, what do you fear the most?
What do I fear the most?
What the hell type of question is that?
That's relevant.
Losing someone I care about. So that's why I don't care about it.
Rosemary, you are flush with post-coital glow. You have been made into a plaything and reanimated into something vibrant and completely feral, unlike your usual self. And as you go into the dance floor to rejoin your friends after your tryst, after your little tete-a-tete, you get a vision of a little bit of the person that you just spent a fair amount of time with. You see Lubo in his most destructive wolf form under the gleaming light of a full moon. But this time it's completely, he's surrounded by people who wish to trap him, who wish to harm him. An Apple held back by those people who wish to harm him, completely unable to interfere. And that's where I'm going to end the session tonight.
I think I'm gonna fuck tonight because I'm gonna die.
Oh my god.
Rosemary rolled to look into the abyss off camera.
Because that's why she went through the trouble of having sex with Apple, because she gets to it makes her rolls easier to track down about Apple's world. So she promised Apple earlier that like she's not above finding someone who's bigger than Apple, essentially. So she had sex with Apple and gave herself in order to get them to drop their guard so that she would have a better chance.
Damn.
So that if she tries to go looking for something to pull to this world, she's not shooting in the dark anymore. She knows exactly what Apple would not want to have happen.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. It doesn't mean I'm gentle.
And no one can say that if that scene's actually going to happen. I was just...
Exactly.
Totally not.
Season 2.
We can cross that bridge when we get there. We got one more episode left. But let's do this. Everyone, let's do a sign off. Say, plug who you are, who you played, one thing people can look forward to this week featuring you. And let's go reverse. So Pluto.
Hey everyone, I am Pluto. I am a non-binary bisexual streamer. I am Pluto Cleric on all the social medias. Fun thing coming up for me with the unfortunate result of the Super Bowl last weekend, my team losing. But the game on Sunday is back on this weekend. So a Weird Frontier or my Starfinder actual play on my Twitch channel may or may not be featuring Casper as one of the players. Comes back on this Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Last time we left off, I almost TPK'd the party in the first episode, so we'll see where it goes from there. But I think that's it for me.
Next is Glaiza. Glaiza, whomst are you?
Hi. Hey, I am Glaiza. I go by they, them. I'm a person of many hats. I'm a podcast host, a writer, a variety streamer, talk show host, director of philanthropy for TTRPG, as well as a partner on the Gremlin Collective. Today I played Apple Diyablo, who got laid twice. Great. To see all the stuff I'm in or wherever you need to find me, just check bio.link/classical Glaiza, or just look for @classical Glaiza everywhere on the socials, but especially on Twitter while it's still up and running, because I do make all of my announcements there. If you do follow me on Twitter, you see that I've been tweeting obsessively about Animorphs for the past few days. The only thing that I've been that I want to share is that I have started a book club where I read Animorphs, and I am going to read all 54 books plus the 10 bonus books. That's 64 books every Wednesday night. I will read 10 chapters. So we started last Wednesday or yesterday on Invasion and finished 10 chapters in. So keep an eye out every Wednesday where I'll be reading Animorphs aloud to all of you, to whoever is willing to listen, because I do not want to reread these books by myself.
54 of these books?
64.
Yeah, I can't do 10 chapters at a time. I'm the person that will speed read through a bunch of shit. So
I audiobooked this bitch. Sorry.
I still have 7 Dresden books to finish in like a month before I start
They're
the Dresden
short
game.
books.
Okay.
They are.
Okay.
I gotta.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Get back.
Yeah, go back. Casper, whomst.
Hi. I am Casper, the NB Ghost. I am a Black Cherokee sapphic writer of sci-fi, fantasy, and horror. I created a lesbian werewolf podcast you can listen to if you want to. You can find me tomorrow at 4 on Cybernation Uncensored, where I'm GMing Monster of the Week thing based off of 13 Ghosts.
Excellent. Next is Ava. Ava, whomst are you?
My darlings and dearest, it's your mother Ava here. You can find me anywhere at Madame Ava Couture on Twitter, Instagram, or whatever. You'll find me on Tuesdays on Girls Run These Worlds for a mass campaign where I do essentially kind of play Megan Thee Stallion. That's a delight. Next week is going to have some trauma for her, maybe. Or you can just find me here. March is going to be a little bit busier for me, but yeah. Don't forget, it's still February. Reparations for my people, for Casper, for AJ, for me. Beyonce tickets are expensive. And Rihanna may announce something. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's rumor. So again, expensive out here.
I'm trying to get a stream deck, please.
I'm trying to get a chair, so if you guys would
I'm a
love to help
chair.
me.
I just want to be fancy.
All right, excellent. Oh my God, I almost called you Rosemary. You're Angela. Angela, who are you?
Lovely, I can be whatever you'd want me to be. Anyways, carrying on. My name is Angela Lemos Mogrovejo. It's been an absolute pleasure. Wow, I caused only 2 of those responses. I'm losing my touch. Anyways, I've been playing Rosemary Saucedo, our typically kind of flustered, and in this one apparently flustering Bedlam playbook. And you can catch me actually this Saturday over on Roll for Felicity's channel, where I'm going to be playing with a few other folks, The Last Hand, where you might be getting my take on what a Last of Us style character is. So expect a lot of feelings about kids and or someone who's just like, I'm not a good person, but I'm still trying to do good things kind of vibes, because I have a type and it is bittersweet, tragic. And also I realized as I was trying to also join in the give reparation sign, this looks like I'm saying give my titty to someone. So enjoy that thought, everybody. Carry on.
Give titty to
That is me.
someone.
Can't be
Please.
reparations.
Can't titty. I will accept that
As your reparation.
as my
Put it on your
reparations.
inbox.
I will.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll talk about it later.
Speaking of AJ, who are
What's
you?
up? Hi, I'm AJ, also known as Sushi Kid. You can find me in the 3 T's of social media, Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok as Husha_Kid. I am a video editor, TTRPG performer, transcriber, voice actor, variety streamer, and stream technician. Tomorrow, you can find me over on Friends Who Roll Dice for episode 5 of the All Black Monster of the Week campaign, sponsored by Evil Hat Games. Siren's Song. It is so good. We are doing so much mess. Party is a little bit split at the moment, and some things are happening. And this is going to be the penultimate episode, so now's a good time to catch up.
Excellent. And lastly, I have been Amber, your ghostly GM. I also known as the Space Jamber, anywhere there's internet. I'm a TTRPG writer, editor, streamer, all of the above. And one thing I'm looking forward to this weekend is actually, because it's Black History Month, I'm doing a charity stream on my channel this Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern to support Girls Rock DC, which is a charity based here in DC, focused on giving access access to music education to Black students of all genders, but specifically marginalized genders here in DC. So it's wonderful. They hold a great fundraiser every year called Hat Band, where literally, like, you know, you put your name in a hat and then they draw the bands out that way, and all the ticket sales go back to that showcase, go back to the organization. But Girls Rock DC is wonderful, so please join me Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm playing Monster Prom for 6 hours. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. But to everyone at the Initiative Order, thank you so much for having us. Oh, we have 2 more sponsors. I don't know if they're going to be with us for much longer after how horny we were tonight. Shit. But we have another amazing dice crafting group, our friends at Mithril Armory. If you like myths, if you like rolling, and you like armories, well, they have the dice for you. You could use code INITIATIVE to get 10% off your purchase at Mithril Armory. But also, if you're like, I'm not into mythical rolls, I'm into shadowy dice, well, guess what? Taryn, creator of Umbral Oculus Dice, has maybe the dice for you, and she'd be more than happy to give it to you. If you use code INITIATIVE, you can get 10% off a full set of dice. Thank you so much again to the Initiative Order for this. Our final episode will be March 2nd, because I have a work thing next Thursday and I am out of town, but we're gonna see how this goes on, and if we decide to do season 2, who knows, maybe. But thanks so much for joining us, and I hope you have a wonderful night and a restful weekend. Say bye.
Bye.
Peace off.
널 다시 만났던 그날 하필이면 꿈이지도 않았는데 눈이 마주친 순간 빨개진 너의 얼굴이 아직 날 좋아하나 살짝 궁금해. 몰래 다가가 널 다시 만났던 그날 하필이면 꿈이지